the psychology classes, when I first started, I thought, oh, I'm going to be a therapist. And then through the research, I started realizing that there's not a lot of effective models out there, and there's also not a lot of training on how to study this. Like, if as new research comes out, how do we really know that it's effective, safe, good for our clients? And so I kind of transitioned from wanting to do therapy, rather I want to do research so that I can look at what is effective and be able to pass that on. I think I can personally reach a broader audience with the research, and with that I would like to do research that's looking at why are things the way that they are, but then what's the step after that? Like, how do we now approach this? So it's going to be a combination of the basic research and applied, and then how do you apply that to your community? I think that the psychology department at Metro State is like a hidden gem that a lot of people don't know exists here. I've had so many great professors. So even though this is a bachelor's degree, I have a lot of the tools that will allow me to be competitive when applying for grad school. And then I have a daughter that is graduating this spring also. Hers is an individualized studies degree with her bachelor's. So like, my kids have grown up coming to events at Metropolitan State University, and I can see that continuing to be in the path that will still be here as part of the community. And the only disappointment is that she's not an actual psychology major, even though it's a big influence in her degree. She's doing individualized studies. Because it's a different college, we wouldn't have walked together. So that was the way I'm like, we're gonna walk together, and they're like, no, actually no, you're in different schools and they're not together. But it's very exciting, and that was one of the influences that brought me back to school, because seeing her when she was doing PSEO at 16 years old, it reignited my interest, and I'm like, oh, I can do this. I used to love school because I did nursing when she was a baby, and I just hadn't been back to school. So that was kind of like this reminder of an environment that I like to be part of. I like working that muscle, my brain.